Sense and Sensibility, published in 1811. Jane Austen, born in 1775, belongs to later 18th century. And here is the character sketch of Elinor Dashwood. Elinor, a perfect heroine. There is no need to prove that Elinor Dashwood is the heroine of this novel. Marianne Dashwood is considered as the heroine of the novel by some critics. Whatever be the case, Jane Austen herself regarded Elinor Dashwood as the heroine of the novel. Elinor, an embodiment of sense. Mrs. Dashwood's eldest daughter, Elinor, who is 19 years old when the novel opens, is delineated as possessing a strength of understanding and coolness of judgment, which establish her to be her mother's advisor and counselor. Elinor's arrangement is loving and her feelings are strong. Thus, at the very beginning of the novel, we are informed of the necessary contrast between the two sisters, the older of them embodying sense and the younger embodying sensibility. Her controlled reaction to a shocking disclosure. Elinor receives a big shock when she comes to know that the young man with whom she had been in love all this time is committed to marry Lucy Steele. This realization of something secret has come to Elinor from Lucy Steele herself. Lucy also tells Elinor that the engagement between herself and Edward had taken place 4 years ago, and that Edward is resolved to marry her even though the engagement between them has been kept a secret from everybody else. Elinor becomes disheartened and gloomy, but she does not give up hope in life, and in fact keeps on to take a keen interest in all these activities in which she had previously felt interested. She does not show her disappointment. In spite of all the hindrances, Elinor does not end to feel the regard and affection which she had really conceived for Edward. Her sisterly solicitude about the welfare of Marianne. We are already informed about Elinor's importance by her mother. Indeed, she is faithful to her whole family, and not only to her mother. She shows a particular interest in Marianne, and Marianne's sufferings cause no end of distress to her. Beloved's developing friendship with Marianne disturbs Elinor a lot because Elinor does not know the nature of this friendship. Marianne being reserved as to her friendship with Willoughby, Elinor feels greatly puzzled by it. When Marianne has fallen ill, when her condition becomes almost serious, Elinor's pain is intense, and she at once sent for her mother to come and see Marianne's condition. With her own eyes, Elinor is always worried, distressed, or suffers by Marianne's misfortunes. This trait of Elinor's character is really praiseworthy. An embodiment of balanced personality. As we have already described about the deep regard of Elinor for Edward, when she gets information that it is not Edward whom Lucy had married, but his brother Robert, she feels extreme joy. Elinor is no stoic. She is liable to feel extreme glad as well as extreme sad. Her feelings are controlled and balanced. Elinor, not a money-minded woman. Another aspect of her character is also praiseworthy, as she is not a money-minded woman. Elinor gives a sharp contrast to Mrs. Fanny Dashwood, who pays much importance to money. Elinor's husband, Edward Ferrars, would be having a very small income, and she herself is also without any future, but Elinor feels no regard about it, nor does she feel jealous of Marianne, who has become wealthy and affluent through her marriage with Mr. Brenton. This is another admirable quality of her character. Some other noteworthy qualities of Elinor. In addition, she is to be differentiated from women like Mrs. Jennings. Elinor is not a talkative person, nor does she have faith in idle gossip or in spreading hearsays, as Mrs. Jennings is in the habit of doing. Elinor is neither too talkative nor a matchmaker of any kind. She is highly respectable, well-civilized, considerate, dignified, and decent type of woman. So that's all, students. Thanks for watching.